You should be able to see my screen that says Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands, and you should be able to hear my voice. If for some reason that is not the case, you'll want to hurry and log out and log back in again so that you can catch everything. I will be recording this. Actually, I am recording this so that we'll post the link later on so that you can review it, or if you didn't make the call, which means you wouldn't be hearing this, then you'll be able to listen to it later. But we're going to go ahead and get started. My name's Stacy Croninger, and I'm excited to be here with you this morning. Hopefully your morning is going well. We have a lot of fun things to share with you. I do have Chelsea watching for questions. She'll do her best to answer things. If she doesn't know the answer, she will let you know that we'll try and get that information posted on one of the Facebook pages later on today. But we're going to go ahead and get started, and I want to go through what we're going to cover today. First of all, we're going to look at the Snap to Finish. We're going to get a little sneak peek at that. That's our new software that's coming out in the next few months. Then we're going to get a sneak peek of our Memories for Life website that's been under construction for a couple months here. We're going to check out some new products for May, talk about a little product information, let you know about upcoming events and resources, and then let you know when our next meeting is. So we're going to dive right in with the Snap to Finish sneak peek. Now I want to start off by letting you know a little bit of information so that we set our expectations on what you're going to see today. This site is definitely under development, and so things are changing constantly. So you may see something today that is different next time, or there may be something that shows up next time that wasn't there this time, or something may disappear. So just know that it's under development. Things are changing. We do not have a launch date yet. We will begin beta testing in a few weeks. The beta testing group will be a limited group. We will announce when we are looking for people for that, but I want to make sure that you know that these participants will be working with software that's still in development, so it's not for brand new users. We want people that are comfortable using software and aren't going to be thrown if things don't work quite the way that you would expect them to. And we'll have more info coming in the next few weeks. Now, in this section, Chelsea knows very little about what I'm about to cover, so if she says, I don't have a clue or something like that, please don't be upset. She is going to keep track of these questions, and like I said, we'll do our best to answer them later on for you. So let's get started. First of all, when you hit the Snap to Finish website, this is going to be kind of your opening look. You're going to notice that there's a lot of beautiful photography that kind of inspires you and gets you excited about the possibilities of things you can do. And let me clarify right off the bat, the Snap to Finish is not replacing Studio. It is being designed for a different approach to how to create your products, okay? A little bit easier, more streamlined, simpler varieties of those. So this is the first page. You'll notice along the top it has some options for products, going to a blog, a shopping cart. So as we scroll down the page, next thing you're going to see is the focus, which is photo books. There are other products, but this is going to be probably the main thing that people are going to create with this. It talks about the different styles of books you can get. Cover wraps, which means the cover's printed, versus a dust jacket or soft-bound covers. Scrolling down the page, talks about other things you might be interested in creating, like mugs or posters or cards. So things that you're used to seeing in Studio, you'll also be able to create here. There will be additional things as well coming that we don't do in Studio that you'll be able to see here. Scrolling down some more, a little bit more information about the quality and why you'd want to create these books as keepsakes. So different occasions that you would want to do. And again, don't you love the photography on this? It's just so inspiring and eye-catching. Scrolling down a little bit more, it talks about expressing your creativity and how easy this process is. You're going to create, print, and share. So you can share it with the people that you're giving the items to. We'll have options for sharing things on Facebook, and you have the option here to get started. And I want to point out this blue arrow that's at a variety of places that will immediately take you right back to the top of your page. We're going to keep scrolling down the page, and it's going to talk about some ways to work with Snap to Finish. One thing is that we will have photo storage, so you have an option to upload your photos online, and we are going to let you upload photos not just from your computer and camera, but from things like Facebook and Instagram, the different social media options that are out there. And so you can store those here. For those of you who are using Photoshop, you may want to print something through Snap to Finish, and so we're going to let you use this plugin to automatically import your Photoshop pieces into Snap to Finish so that you don't have to worry about resizing things. It'll just bring them in directly. And then we have an option for Convert PDF to Book. This is kind of getting into the publishing realm of things, or if you have a document that's in PDF that you want to maybe create as a brochure or print as a brochure, you have those options. Now, these are not all the options. These are just some things in addition to the basic Snap to Finish that you'll be able to do. So scrolling down a little bit more on the page, we have some inspiration pieces. So these are things, projects that have been favorited a lot on the site that are being focused on. And then if we go all the way back up to the top, we click on the products menu, and this is what we call the mega menu. So this shows all the categories that Snap to Finish will have, and then some of the sub-projects underneath it. Now again, I've mentioned that we'll be able to print the same types of things we can now, and then we're going to add some additional things. So you may see things like pillows, wall decals. Those will be coming. We have not set those up right now, but we are working to get vendors to print those items with us, okay? So there's the mega menu. If I choose photo books off of that, it takes me to a new page. And again, beautiful photography to get you excited about what you're looking at. And if I scroll down the page under photo books, then again, it gives me that same option for the different style of books. I want to point out that when whichever one you have selected, you get this blue bar and the text is changed to blue. If I were to click on Dust Jacket, now you'll see that the Dust Jacket is blue and the has moved over a bit. So you tell it which format of book you want to create. Then when you scroll down again, it wants to know what size you want, and there's some interaction going on here. So when I have the first option chosen, which is small square, it's in blue, and you'll see that it shows a book with some shadows behind it. If I click on maybe standard landscape, then it shows me what that book would look like instead of just the shadow for it. So again, that interaction is kind of fun for seeing what you can do. Then if I choose the option for cover, it lets me say, do I want a printed cover or do I want a normal cover, meaning do I want something like maybe a leather or canvas cover? We'll have to see what those options are. When I click on paper, it lets me choose the type of paper I want, and you'll notice it's giving me a description of what those paper types are so that I know what it is I'm choosing. Then you have an option for end sheets, premium black, premium white, translucent, and again, it's describing for you whatever is selected. And then the Snap to Finish logo can either be printed or not printed, depending on which option you prefer. We're going to go back up to our mega menu, and this time choose home decor. And so here is the landing page for home decor. Again, you'll notice an inspiring image that talks about why you'd want to do some home decor. And here are some options of things that you can create. And again, some of these things we have not done in the past, and we will be adding them. They may not be available at the launch of Snap to Finish, but we will be adding those as time goes on. If you were to choose poster, again, you'll see that we have this lovely interaction where whatever poster size you selected shows in blue, and then it shows a poster with the shadows of the other sizes behind it. If I were to say I wanted to customize a book, then I could choose a template for what it is I want to get started on. It'll give you a little bit of description of what is going to happen with these and your pricing and things. And if you click on Select, then it will actually take you and let you start working on that particular template. Now, the templates we're showing right now are just placeholders. They are not set in stone, so don't worry if you're thinking, wow, these are not what I was expecting. We're going to have a variety of templates, some that are very simple and basic and clean for photo books, and some that will be more decorative, so give us time as we set those up. When you're starting your album, you have options for your photos. So you can either choose to upload one from your device, or if you were to click on My Uploads, this is taking you to your photo storage so you can look at what you have. So let's say that we clicked on the My Device option. That's going to take me to a browser just like you have when you work on any type of product. So this is showing you that you can browse to those, and then you can select whatever it is that you want. You can select multiple images and upload them at one time, and then it brings them into your uploads. Now, I'm working on a book, so I can check as many of those images as I want to drop in, and as the order I check them in is the order they'll be dropped into that book. When you get into editing the book, you can actually rearrange where those photos are, so don't worry about that. You can also work a little bit with sizing and things like that when you get in here in just a minute, and you have the option to remove all. Now, I've clicked on that I want to continue, and it's going to let me know that some of these pages don't contain photos. So that is a nice warning to let me know that it's empty, and I can go ahead and work on the book without having to worry that I'm going to fill in some pages, okay? So here's the layout for this book. It shows me what my cover looks like, and then along the bottom you'll see here are the different template pages, and it shows me where my photos have been dropped in. It has an option for saving. I can do undo, all sorts of different things. Okay, so if I click on the next screen, in this particular one, if I were to click on the image, it's going to show me some options here on the left. Like I can choose a different photo if I want. I can rotate, I can remove it, I can change the layout or the theme. I can add new photo, new text. We're going to have some photo editing capabilities in here as well. So again, we will have a variety of templates that we are creating. Some of them will be like the ones we have in Heritage Makers. Some of them are going to be different. We want to provide a variety of things that will appeal to new users of this software, as well as those who are already using Heritage Makers and maybe are used to a certain style and look. So we will have a variety of templates available for you to use in artwork and things like that, okay? Now, if I were to click on this plus that's next to the mountain, because this is a spot where a photo can go. If I click on that, it's going to let me look at the photos I've already uploaded, or I can choose a new photo, just like I did before, and drop the photo in. You'll see there's places for text. I can transform my images. There's lots and lots of flexibility of what I can do. And as I navigate, I can either click on the pages down here below, or I can click on these arrows and move things back and forth. And I do have undo and redo. Again, lots of flexibility with what we will have in here. And again, this is just kind of a preview, of where we're at. Didn't mean to advance us back there. Now, once my book is done, I have this button that I can choose to add to cart, and it's telling me what my price point is right now. When I get in there, it's going to display for me a thumbnail of my book. It's going to give me options for adding a gift card. I can continue shopping, or I can check out. So let's say I'm ready to check out. It's going to take me to a screen where I can sign in. If I've already come to the site, I can type in my email and password, and it will log me in. I can also check out as a guest, or I can register. So let's say I'm brand new, I want to register. If I click on that option, it's going to gather some basic personal information from me, like my name, my address, email, date of birth, things like that. These are not shared anywhere. It's just to help us keep track of information. If I scroll down this screen, it also will let me select my distributor. The great thing about this is I can type in a distributor's name here under search by name and click search, and it's going to do a search and list for me those distributors. So I can select that person, and then that person gets credit for me creating under their account. If it's my account, then you search for yourself and add yourself in there. When I get to the final checkout, it's going to look like this, where I've selected my distributor, set my billing address, shipping method. It will give you options based on the product type you have and various shipping methods. It'll ask for your payment method, whether it's credit card or whatever options we provide. Then it'll ask for your credit card information and confirm your order. Now, when you go to confirm your order, it's going to give you all this information about your shipping and things, and ask you to confirm it. When you do, it's going to take you to this final screen that shows you your order's information. And notice this big red button here, PDF invoice, so that you can actually print out this screen so you have record of what you've ordered and when you ordered it, and all the information about it. So that completes our sneak peek of what will be in Snap to Finish. And again, this is under construction, so things may change. We will have templates. We will have artwork. This is not replacing Heritage Maker Studio. It will be in addition to it. It is going to be a streamlined system that you can select your project, drop in your photos, order it, and have it printed. Or you can be more creative and change things around your templates. So lots of options here. Watch for more information coming over the weeks. And there's a question about, will club discounts apply to the final price? We are working on pricing and the different structures that we will have as far as what club will be, and those types of things. So whatever system we set up will come into that. We will have BV and QV just like we do with Studio. We are looking at things comparable to points. We're not sure what we're going to be doing at this point. As we get closer, we will definitely let you know what those things are, okay? So we are excited about this and looking forward to the future and possibilities of things that we can do with this. So next up, let's take a look at the Our Memories for Life website. Now, at Summit, they talked about the fact that they are updating all of the websites, the main websites as well as the various product websites. They have been working on the Our Memories for Life website for a little bit, but I want to remind you again, this site is still changing because it's being developed. We do not have a launch date. And remember, this is a sneak peek, so things are going to change. Don't stress about what you're seeing. Just enjoy the tour, and let's look at what we have. So when you hit the Our Memories for Life page, you're going to be presented with a main screen, and this guy, you'll see that there are previous and next buttons here. It's going to scroll. Again, this is not set in stone that this is what it will look like when you land there, but this guy will scroll and give you different views of maybe products or projects, all sorts of things. Okay, this text also is not current. It's just placeholder images, but as I scroll down the page, you're going to see that there are squares showing you different things, like if there are sale items, or maybe there are projects that you want to get ideas from, or connect to our different social media things. Lots of options here. I'm going to scroll down again, and it's going to again talk about things that you can do with your Our Memories for Life. Again, this is a placeholder photo, but there will be lots of beautiful imagery just like we saw in Snap to Finish here on the Memories for Life. And it will have some previews of bestseller items. You can also look at most viewed or what's trending. So it's easy to see what's popular and maybe make your purchases based on that. As I scroll down, another area where we can have a photo about maybe summer sale items. We can focus on a variety of things. We can pull in information from Pinterest and the blog. And then at the very bottom, we'll have contact information and all the different things you would expect on a website. Now, if I were to click on the products page, that would take me to a page that lets me look at the various products. For example, a cover set album. And again, this is a slider that's going to let me view different images related to this particular section. And you'll notice that this lower part looks just like it did before. So if I were to wait for a second, it would probably come up with a new screen that we see here. So it's just going to focus through different products that you can look at, and again, this bottom half of the screen is going to stay the same, top half is going to change. Okay, if we go into the shop, we're going to be presented with this front screen, and we do want to mention these origami letters are just placeholders. They're not necessarily going to stay. So if it's a look that you're thinking, what is that? Don't worry about it. We're working on these sliders. Remember, this is a work in progress. So this will be changing as time goes on. You'll notice that you have options here for logging in, looking at your account, setting up a wish list. So maybe you can't buy today, but you don't want to forget what it was that you wanted to buy. You'll have options for that. Shopping cart and checkout. If I go in even further and click on shop, you'll see that again we have a mega menu that shows you the different categories that you could shop in, and you can click on the actual items that you want to purchase. Okay, if we were to add some things into our cart, you'll see that this screen looks quite similar to what we saw on Snap to Finish, so we're trying to keep some consistency across these websites. So it'll ask you if you've already registered or do you want to join now. And then you can sign up. You can do a search for your distributor or your own account if you need to. Here you'll see that you can register. So if you're a preferred customer, you can set up that account. If you're a distributor, you can set up a distributor account. And then here's the screen for creating your new customer account. So it has information that we're going to gather. And we've been asking about this. Sign up for newsletter. This option will make it so that you automatically get the newsletter that's sent out once a week, which is a great thing. And it lets us specify business types. Then when you get into register as a distributor, here's the account information that we would want to know about. And notice at the bottom of every screen, it's going to have that same information, the customer service information, contact information, all sorts of things. Now, I do want to mention that if you were at Summit, we were hoping to show the Our Memories for Life website, a sneak peek of that. And as timing happens, it had to be cut because things were running over. And so we wanted to make sure that you got to see this fun sneak peek so that you knew what was coming, and so you knew that this really is in the works. And we're excited about having this new website that will show off the products and projects and all sorts of things for Our Memories for Life. And as I mentioned, this is just the beginning. The main website will be changing, and then the various product websites will be changing over time as well. Okay, so as we get closer to launching this, then we will have more information about this website, and we'll let you know if we need beta testers for it. And yes, this will interact with Freedom, so it's going to set them up as distributors, and it's just going to be a beautiful site we're very excited about. So that completes our previews of our sneak peeks. Hope you're excited about those. We are really excited, and it's going to look so beautiful. Just love these clean looks on these things. So let's talk about some new products, starting with Heritage Makers. Yesterday we launched I shouldn't say three, but we launched a variety of new products. First of all, we have a 6x6 board book. We've had a board book in the past. It's been a little while. It was an 8x8. The biggest difference on this is the thickness of the pages. That's why I included this image. These pages are pretty rigid. You can still wiggle them, but they're not floppy like some of our earlier board books were. We are at templates, so watch for those to be added, but you can jump in, create a 6x6 board book. The great thing about Studio is that you can import templates, so you know, square templates size down really nicely. If there's an 8x8 book template that you like, size it down to a 6x6 board book. Okay, and these can hold 30 pages, so it can be quite a large book. Also new, we have iPad covers. Okay, we have iPad covers for the iPad 2, 3, and 4. They come in snap, which means that it snaps onto your iPad. And we have smart cases, which means it has a flap that folds over. So you see your pricing options there. And then we also have an iPad Air 1 that is a snap version, so it will snap on. The pricing for that is identical to the iPad 2, 3, 4 snap case, so that's why that pricing is not repeated there. So you should see some templates coming up for those as well. Then we also launched the Samsung 5 phone case. here's the pricing for that. We have some templates that were rolled out last night for this Samsung Find 5 phone case as well. So those products should be live and available, and we hope you enjoy creating those. And we are always looking for new products, so we will be looking for some new phone cases and iPad cases to get to the current versions as well in the coming months. Okay, how about studio artwork? Well, we have what's called the Gentleman Collection just in time for Father's Day. This one has some really fun things as far as mustaches and pipes, but it also has some real classic designs in it, like you can see kind of the diamond background. It has some nice masculine colors like gray and green and blacks. So it's going to be very flexible, very masculine, but I'm sure you can find some non-masculine things to use it for. That will be a basic kit, so watch for the Gentleman Collection in May. We'll also have Sweet Summer by Katie Petite, which is the new Our Memories for Life collection. I'll show you here in just a minute. And then in our premier group, we have Hello Growth. Now this is a fun spring collection. It has a lot of pieces in it. Love the colors, those pops of hot pink and teal with a little bit of green and yellow thrown in there. It has alphabets, it has wood pieces, frames, metal, all sorts of fun things. This is a huge kit. We are also looking for one more small kit to add in there, and that we'll let you know what that is closer to launch for that one. So how about Our Memories for Life? Well, I just showed you that this is Sweet Summer by Katie Petite, and this is a beautiful beach kind of summer design. Last summer we had some designs that were more patriotic, and this time we're looking at the beach. And even if you don't go to the beach, these are going to look beautiful with your summer layouts, whether you're using maybe pictures of the pool, just hanging out in your backyard. You'll notice these are our designer cardstocks, and it's got these beautiful rust and teal and blue. This is wood design right here. It's got some maps, some diagonals, so lots of great designs that can be used for any occasion. Now we also have our 2-inch border strips, and you'll see that there are lots of fun designs in here. Our word strips, and these designs with the shells, and then I love this one, live in the sun, shine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. Doesn't that just make you want to run out and let the sand and the wind blow through your hair? Oh, so fun. Can't wait for summer. Then we have our pocket border strips. Remember, you're getting 30 strips with this one, 15 designs, 2 of each design. Again, we have some generics as well as some that have the beach theme in them with the shells and these waves, all sorts of fun designs that you can use for a variety of occasions. And then we have our journaling cards. Again, these are the pocket-sized ones. You'll get 30 journaling cards, and they have designs on both sides, some spots that you can add your journaling, some that you can write right over the top of the designs that you can do your journaling or titles. So many different options for what you can do with these journaling cards. Now, because we got these so quickly and we are a little bit early on our meeting this month, we don't have any samples to show you, but we do know what our May AutoShip is going to be. It will be $65, and it's going to include all the items you just saw from Sweet Summer: the designer cardstock, 2-inch border strips, pocket border strips, and pocket journal cards. In addition, you will receive a set of 5 multi-pocket organizer folders. So if you've been dying to get your scrap space organized, this is the time to do it. 5 folders to get you started. These also work really well for when you're going to crops and you want to pull everything together so that you can just pull out the pocket and you have your stickers, photos, cardstock all organized into one place so that it's easy to travel with. So look for the May AutoShip and make sure you sign up for this because it's got some great products in it. Now, Our Memories for Life also has a new item. It's new cover set colors. We're so excited about these bright, beautiful colors. You'll see them standing up here. And so starting from the left going to the right, we have coral, palm green, grape, raspberry, and petal pink. These will all be available on Wednesday. We also will have the restocks of the dove gray, hickory brown coming in, so watch for those restocks to come. But these beautiful new covers are such bold, beautiful colors. They are very saturated. And this petal pink, they use a little bit of white fabric behind it so that it is a really pretty pink. I really like this particular pink. So if you're looking for something bold, or maybe you want this soft pink, these will be available on Wednesday. In addition, on Wednesday, we have a new solid color cardstock, cranberry, just in time for your patriotic things, or maybe you're working on your Christmas projects, because I know I still haven't scrapbooked my Christmas photos. This cranberry is a beautiful red. It's you're going to love having this in addition to the other solid color cardstock. So that will also be available on Wednesday. From Anthology DIY, coming about mid-May, we've had a little bit of a snag in production on this, so sometime in mid-May, this summer layout kit will be coming. You'll notice that there are 8 2x2 layouts. Again, it's perfect for summer or just for any occasion. I mean, the great outdoors can happen anytime. I don't know about you, but I eat ice cream a lot of different times too. So look for the summer layout kit coming mid-May. In addition, this fun Spin It card kit. Now, this is an interactive card. The base comes with the pre-printed. Please remember, I want to say, and you are. And then you're adding little stickers here to these little pie sections here. And then you add the spinner with the brad so that you rotate it around. And so it says, please remember, I love your guts. If you were to scroll it around to say, I want to say, you're the bomb, or you are my favorite, okay? And there are lots and lots of these cute little stickers with sayings on them, so you can mix and match whatever kind of sayings you want. You can be crazy, you can be sincere, you know, make it work for you. So Spin It card kit, both the Spin It card kit and the summer layout kit will be available in mid-May from Anthology DIY. Now we have one more big announcement. We are launching a new CEO kit. The Anthology DIY kit will be discontinued, and we are launching a memory keeping CEO kit. This will be available April 25th, which is next Monday. This is a listing of what you will see in this CEO kit. It's quite a selection of things. You'll have a variety of items from Anthology DIY, a big list of things from our Memories for Life, and then a nice sampling of items from heritage makers. This kit will let you show people just what memory keeping is all about, give you a good start to creating displays. You can use this for your social selling businesses, whatever it is you'd like. But this is the Memory Keeping CEO Kit that will be available April 25th. The items that have previously been in the Anthology DIY kit will be sold individually, and I don't have a time for when those will start to sell. It will probably be around April 25th, but we'll let you know as soon as those will be available. So that does include the handbag. The Anthology handbag will go on sale, and the lemon squeezy kit is the other one that you'll see in there. There's a question about whether these Heritage Makers items are pre-created, or if you're doing them. They are pre-created for you. So you are getting a storybook that has all the pictures and everything in it. A canvas is already designed. We tried to make a couple of these generic enough so you could display them in your home if you wanted to. So that is an option as well. And we will be including a discount for you to create one project on your own, so you can dive in and get that created. So there is your Memory Keeping CEO kit. Now, a little bit of product inspiration. We've had a couple of layouts come in for our Memories for Life. This one is from Janelle Thomas using Baby Bundle. The thing I love about this is that is not a baby. That is a cute little girl. I'm sorry, Janelle, I don't know how old she is, but she looks to me to be about 3 or 4. And I love how she decorated the tops of these photos with her border punch system. And she's using a refill page for her base, and then used a few of the cute sayings on the border strip to add some journaling, and then matted that photo as well. So thanks, Janelle, for giving us this fun layout. We will have a project sheet for that later this week. Then we have this one from Kathy Pavolny using Winter Wonders by Katie Petite. And I love all these layers and how cute that little girl is. So you'll see this one also coming shortly as a project sheet. Winter Wonders by Katie Petite. Then we have this pocket page using Floral Flourish, and Floral Flourish just came out here in April. And I want to show you how beautiful these designs look and how easy they are to just slide into that pocket page. So if you're looking for a quick and easy way to bring some spring into your life, pick up a set of Floral Flourish by Katie Petite. Anthology DIY shared this on the blog, and I thought you need to see this. This is a display board using the Flowers and Frames Embellishment Kit. And just a frame with some canvas over it and some twine back and forth, and then clipping things. Now these are coming, this is a frame coming right out of that kit. Made some decorative items, just such a cute way to display your photos, and you can easily pull these off and add something different next month. So check out the blog for the instructions on how this was made, the display board using Flowers and Frames Embellishment Kit. In Studio, we have some new templates using some of our new artwork. We have this cute child's family tree where you can drop in your photos, and it's really simple. This is a canvas. We have this print, You Are My Bucket List. Such a cute thing to display in your home to let people know you love them. And then we released this fun robot collection, and this is another print. It also comes, and I believe all three of these come also in metal prints and canvases. What I like about you. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I love that robot collection. So there's some fun templates you can do with Studio. Now we want to remind you we have the Instagram contest going right now through, oh gosh, I think it's May 2nd. We're looking for your spring projects, anything spring, using Our Memories for Life, Heritage Makers, and Anthology DIY. All you have to do is post on Instagram and use hashtag YGYSpring. We are giving out points each week to people, and again, we're picking people each week for this contest, so make sure that you check this out, okay? Now we have our Heritage Makers discounts this month. April is brag bags. You have until midnight Mountain Time to create your brag bags and save 10% on those. If you're hoping to do that for Mother's Day, those orders needed to be in by April 18th, which we announced last month. You can still order them. They just probably won't arrive in time for Mother's Day. So instead, take a picture of what you designed and give her that, and then give her the bag when it arrives. For May, we're going to do mugs, coasters, iPad cases, and phone cases. So those new iPad cases and phone cases we've added will be on sale for 10%. And then June will be canvases and wood prints. That'll help you plan a little bit for your shopping through Studio. Now, Our Memories for Life has their National Scrapbook sales going on. We have pocket packs for $33 each, which is 25% off. You're getting a set of pocket pages, and then you can choose which set you want. Either Baby Bundle, which is this set, and you get the journal cards and border strips that are pocket size. So either Baby Bundle, the Love Collection, Party, Winter Wonders, Vintage, or Primary. Okay, so those are each $33. You get a set of the page protectors and then journal cards and border strips, depending on which set you purchase. We also have a trimmer bundle for $20, which is 50% off if you were to buy these separate. It comes with a trimmer, replacement blade, and replacement cutting mat. We also have an adhesive bundle, which includes one runner and 2 refills for $10. That is also 50% off. I'm sorry, $11 is the adhesive bundle. I jumped ahead there. Then we have the personal trimmer, which is on sale for 50% off, which makes it $10. These sales will last through May 31st. It's a great way to get giveaway items for your National Scrapbook Day events or to stock up for your own stash. So take a look at those sales. Now, Anthology DIY also having some fun sales for National Scrapbook Day. One of them is this Make and Take Celebrate Layout Kit, where you're getting 20 of the same two-page layouts. This is perfect for your events. It makes each layout, I believe, about $1.70 a piece, which makes it a great thing to give out to your people who are attending. So for $34, which is 30% off, you can get 20 two-page layouts that you can help people get excited about scrapbooking and putting together their layouts. We also have the August, November, and Happy Spring layout kits on sale for $34 each. And that brings those down to about $4.65 per two-page spread. So watch for the Anthology DIY sales. These also go through May 31st. Now, we have our Studio U class coming up, and we have actually moved this. Originally, it was scheduled for this Thursday. We have moved it to Thursday, April 28th at 7 p.m. And if you're thinking, well, I don't have a wedding coming up, we are going to also show you how you can adapt the things we're showing you for the weddings for other occasions, say a 50th anniversary, or maybe a birthday or graduation party. So you will learn tips and things that you can use for any time. It is being targeted towards weddings, but we're going to show you at least one collection that has been taken from this wedding set and morphed into another occasion. Okay, so join us for Studio U Thursday, April 28th. Now, for resources, I want to remind you that we have a new Facebook group that we launched about a month ago called Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands. You just need to be a distributor to join this. And under the Files section, we have a lot of resources. For example, last night I uploaded 2 PDFs that were shared by Patty Spielman for social selling. We have placed smaller versions of the idea book, so if you just want the Our Memories for Life section, that can be found there, or just the Heritage Makers section, or just the Anthology DIY. So check out this particular group. You will need to request to be added if you haven't already joined, and make sure you take advantage of the Files section. We also post lots of information there about products. It's a great place to ask about questions you have about the memory keeping brands. And we are trying to keep this memory-keeping brand focused, so if you ask about other 90 for Life things, we may direct you to other boards that will be of more benefit for you. The idea book was updated in March, so that online version is available at heritagemakers.com/ideabook. You can also find the full PDF on the Youngevity Resources page, and then go to Resources and Catalogs, and there's a link to download it there. So that brings us to the end of our meeting. Our next one will be on Tuesday, May 24th at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to check and see if we have any last questions that need to be answered. There is a question about these items are on sale-50%. Do they mean they're being discontinued? Not necessarily. We just want to give you options for things that you can buy inexpensively to use at your National Scrapbook Day events. So just because they're on sale does not mean they're definitely going away, okay? Any other question that we might have? Let's see. So excited that you love those board books. We're excited about the board books too, and in fact, we're so excited we are probably going to have too many templates for that one, especially with some new artwork we have coming up. So we're excited about that. Doesn't look like we have any other questions coming up, so we are going to let you go. Oh, let's see. Do we have the iPad mini covers? We actually launched the iPad mini covers back in November. So if you go look in the template gallery, we do have a couple of templates for the iPad mini. Okay, so that is up there. So have a wonderful day, and remember, have fun, share your story, be creative, and we will see you next month, May 24th at 9 a.m. And thanks again for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.